What is going on? It is Sean coming to you from Market Alert, giving you your daily market alerts as to what is happening in the market. And boy oh boy, it has been so interesting seeing how different stocks, we've seen some real big giants take a massive leap backwards, and we've seen some real small giants really make some massive leap forwards. So before I get into today's video, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll be posting more videos just like this, keeping you updated with what is happening in the market, and be sure to also hit that like button. It helps us a lot as we are a new channel, but we will be posting more content just like this. So in today's video, we'll be covering the top tech companies, which I think that you should really be looking at because they have really promising futures. So let's get straight into it. So Amazon, unless you've been living under a rock, Amazon has been making some really leaps forward. So with this whole lockdown in different industries and different countries, people aren't really able to go and buy stuff. So they are looking more into online alternatives. And Amazon has really been taking the cake here, guys. If you look at the 5-year chart, it has really been soaring uphill. And it's been controlling itself right now and building its momentum since the recent outbreak. It's been doing really, really well. It is slightly down today, but even if you look at the statistics, they've been doing incredibly well. Their financial records show that they are doing some really amazing things. And recently in the news today, you can see that Amazon has built its own testing labs for its staff. So they're not going to let coronavirus or any other pandemic really hold them down. They're really making some massive leaps forwards. And you can see here, Amazon says that it will build its own corona testing lab to monitor the health of its staff. So it really cares about the staff. It really cares about the internal infrastructure to make sure that they are delivering a quality service. And I think Amazon is definitely going to lead by example. Another good company to look at, guys, is definitely Google. So Google, if you're not sure what that is, it's basically a giant search engine. And right now, like Amazon, many people are looking into online alternatives. So if you look at YouTube as a perfect example, one of Google's products, YouTube has absolutely been soaring. In the last couple of days, I believe there's been certain countries where it has actually been shut down because of how many people are on the site. And you can see that, it's picked up quite significantly since this whole coronavirus. It has definitely dropped a bit, but now it is building its momentum up. And they've been building some really amazing softwares, and they've also been building some really amazing products. If you look at their historical data, they've been doing incredibly well from that front as well as their financials look really, really healthy. And I think this company definitely has a long way to go. They've been looking into different verticals and seeing where, they can actually offer some real value. In fact, even today, Google launched its free version of Stadia, which is a 2-month pro trial. They are definitely getting more into the gaming sector, which is doing really well right now because everyone is at home. You look at people, they're streaming on Twitch. Twitch is owned by Amazon, another good reason to look at Amazon. But you can see that Google and all these other tech giants are definitely going into other industries such as gaming, where it has a really big vertical. So definitely a really good company to be looking at with Google. I don't think they're going anywhere right now. And at this current price, it's definitely a good place to look at. Microsoft, also a really good company. It's been here for many, many, many years. If you look at their historical data, they have done incredibly well. And as well as their financials show a really good track record that they definitely know what they're doing. They also have different verticals which they're focusing on, such as Xbox and so forth like this. But some recent news came out today, which is why I think that Microsoft is definitely worth looking at right now. So as you can see, Microsoft Teams continues to grow at a blistering pace. So Microsoft Teams is a good way for teams to communicate with each other, similar to Slack. But Microsoft has been here for a very, very long time, and it has a proven track record, whereas new companies such as Slack are kind of still figuring out what they should really be doing with their product and their whole revenue business model behind the scenes. So Microsoft, I definitely think that right now, at the rate we're going with this whole lockdown, we should definitely be looking at Microsoft because it is definitely a contender that is going to be here for many years to come. And at currently $165, it is definitely a buy in my opinion. Another good one to look at, which is not really talked about too much, is AMD, or Advanced Micro Devices Inc. As you can see right now, like most of the tech companies, has taken a little bit of a hit, but it is slowly making its way up. It is slightly down today, but if you look at its financials as well as its historical data, it has done incredibly well. And here are some few reasons why AMD is a good opportunity and why you should not pass it up. So some good examples is that the growth from work to home economy, as more people at home, AMD handles most of those outbreaks, and it handles the overall workflow of this. So it's similar to like Intel. If you know more about computers and stuff like this, it has a strong financial performance of many years where it has done really well. You can see this right here. Revenues were up 50% in the last year alone, which is absolutely crazy. Even their gross margins have increased by 7%. In the PC and gaming world, there's tons of opportunities. New competitors are coming onto the scene, as you can see with Microsoft and Google, and also Amazon with Twitch. Even Nvidia is coming onto the scene, but AMD, I definitely think it is definitely a good look right now, especially at $48. This company definitely has a ton to grow, and we can definitely see a promising future with AMD. Now, not many people really talk about this, but Facebook, in my opinion, right now as a tech giant, is super undervalued. And you can see right now it's been doing incredibly well since the whole corona outbreak. It has definitely been bouncing back quite significantly. So as you can see, it dropped down here to like 146 and is currently building its way up. At its current high, it was around like $200 to about $221. But here's one thing that not many people are really talking about Facebook. So if you look at how Google has performed so far, Google, obviously, they have YouTube, they have Google AdWords, and so forth like this. Now, Facebook has its own ad platform, and it is doing incredibly well, but Facebook has recently started monetizing videos in the past recent years, and they are also planning on prototyping Instagram monetization, which not many people are really talking about this. So currently at $175 right now, especially with this whole corona outbreak, and with this product not even delivered yet, which means that there will be more places for them to actually potentially put ads, which will obviously bring in more people. Facebook has also had record highs with more people on their website than ever before. And they have a really strong record with some really big apps such as Instagram, WhatsApp, the Facebook ads platform. And they're constantly looking at buying more and more applications. So I definitely think that Facebook is a really good buying opportunity at this time. This company definitely has a promising future. I mean, even if you look at their financials, year after year, they've been doing better and better and better. It definitely seems like they know what they're doing and they are covering different verticals. Snapchat has tried to come in and takes Facebook's market share, but you have seen how Facebook has completely solidified its industry, and I don't think it is going anywhere. So that is today's video, guys, covering, the 5 tech companies which I'm really looking at right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts and see what companies that you guys are looking at and more stocks that you guys want us to talk about. So that's it for today's video. Again, if you're new here, be sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let me know what you think of today's video. I'll catch you guys on the next video.